then, you lovely lot. So, we're going to have a quick chat about FishO, aren't we, mate?
We are.
FishOMania.
Rich has kindly released the dates yesterday, hasn't he?
Yes.
Thank you for that, Richard.
So, all future inquiries go through Richard Chapman.
No, joking aside, we noticed them on the Angling Trust page, didn't we?
Yes.
Which, of course, with everything that's going on, is all subject to change, because that's the way it is, isn't it? But hopefully, it's a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, the cramming them in, which they've got to, but there's some of the venues look like
It's
pretty
different,
good.
isn't it?
One's right on my doorstep, Jay.
You
Hold
could
off, right on my
literally
doorstep.
But yeah, that's what we want to talk about first, is the style of venues. And what I noticed very much that I picked up on this year is the lots of little fish venues. Does that make sense?
No, took us
lots
to
of
it.
F1E.
You mean like roach and
You know what I mean?
And gazzers
not,
the goujons?
in the past, they've used the likes of...
Oh, big carps and
Yeah.
yeah, I like that. No, there is.
It's very much a busy, big weighted. I think it's going to be a really good year for catching lots of fish, which ultimately, the way I see it, it gives you the best chance of a day's fishing.
Yeah, of course it does.
We all like catching big
that's what we
wobbly
want.
ones.
On these big events, we want more on the same venues that can cope with the amount of animals,
Yeah,
don't
that's
we?
what it's about. We've seen lots of complaints and that over on Facebook, haven't we, about the choice of venues. But ultimately, what it comes down for, and you can't blame them,
Yeah.
it is good fishing,
Yeah.
but more importantly, attendance.
Yeah, 100%.
It's come to that stage now in these big competitions, have been around that long, that they understand where they get the turnouts.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what you want. You don't want... It's nice having the odd little qualifier where you've got a better of a chance of a good day's fishing and a best chance of qualifying, but to make the funds and to make it the event that it is, it needs the big turnouts, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, but then you need the fisheries that are going to cope with it, Jay. You don't want 150 crammed in like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Where 60, 70 pegs is the norm kind of thing.
It is.
You want these big waters that will cope with 300 or 400, or got 300 or 400 pegs, and then...
Yeah, they can still provide you with room within 100 to... I tell you what I didn't notice, Rich. What are the... Did we notice the numbers on any of the qualifiers? Anyone? I haven't noticed that yet. No, last year it was capped at quite little, around 100 to 120.
120.
Which I hope if it's the same again, it should provide us with lovely, lovely days fishing. So we'll have a quick run through
The venues.
of the venues, haven't we?
Yes, definitely.
They're starting a bit later,
Yep.
obviously due to what's going on with the old COVID and that. And the first one is my favourite, and it's a Heronbrook, isn't it? On the 14th.
Yeah. Look forward to that.
That'll be mega. It's proper. The first few venues, top of my head, were Heronbrook, Partridge, Tunnel, F1E type venues, which I think that's a mega thing
Lots
because
of bites and
carp don't wake up.
it's nice, isn't it? It's just nice fishing.
Yeah.
You can still fish a little bit girly, can't you? A little bit light and just get bites and concentrate on that.
Lots and lots of bites to be had, isn't it? Them type of venues. Have we still got them? Get them on the phone quick.
How many
with
spare
it.
pegs are you having this time, though, Jay? At Heronbrook?
I only had one last time.
Did you?
Yeah.
It was good enough, wasn't it?
It was a very
It was
good
good and on a bend.
But I only had one empty one.
Right, so are we going in order or?
Just have a look. What like the
Right,
first
so
few?
the first few, Heronbrook on the 14th of April. Then we've got Partridge on the 17th. Westwood, that's again what you're on about.
F1E, new venue that.
Proper-
New venue, Westwood, isn't it?
Proper fish race. Bagger's won that one, hasn't he?
Yeah, Bagger win
sure.
that one.
Oh no, he doesn't need to fish it, does he?
He gets free
You
pass,
make me
doesn't he?
sick, the Bagger. Don't need to fish it. Old Hough. Let's talk about the Old Hough for a bit.
Yeah, let's talk about that because we know
Literally,
about that.
I can have a lay-in. It's 5 minutes from my house, folks. And you can probably win this with one bite. £83 catfish. Because West Sutty's in.
I saw Mel put a post on last night that West Sutty could be in, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Which anything could happen.
I
but
mean, obviously, Old Hough is a venue you haven't got a clue where it's going to be won from. It's really
No.
interesting for me.
random one.
Yeah,
Woody
even
End,
like-
you're
even-
jumping in, Peg.
Yeah, it's
It
a little
could
bit
even
deeper
win,
there, to be
couldn't
fair. It could do. Yeah, could do, quite happily. Most of these venues, you'll say like M-pegs, but on there, even in the opens, the M-pegs
I
very
think,
rarely dominate.
One thing, Old Hough's always popped in our heads, hasn't it? It's a developing fishery,
Yeah.
hasn't it?
Yeah,
Since Mel's took it over, or
Definitely.
Mel's the bailiff there now, he's taken it next level to a more of a, I don't know what the word is, a known fishery.
A gnome.
No, yeah.
Oh, you've got
Lots of
gnomes on the
gnomes.
brain. Gnome and Julia. Yeah, gnome. Oh, definitely. Yeah,
And
it's so popular.
It's
now.
a lovely one for parking. I like it there because you're never too far
It's
from your van.
clean as well. Really clean.
As long as it's not snowing, which it was for us last time. But
Yeah, it's a little bit cold.
in the summer, lovely clean one.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
like
really
that.
nice one. That I'm looking forward to that one. It's a lack of travelling. Where are we going after that?
So after the Old Hough, we've got the Oaks on the 1st of May. Love
one's
the Oaks.
mega.
Absolutely love the Oaks. I always remember back to 2006 when Daddy May beat me. He won it and I was second at official qualifier.
Did he?
Yeah, but he had 22 spare pegs.
What was that on?
That
Cedar?
was on Cedar. He was literally the M peg on Cedar for 22 pegs.
Did he?
Yeah. won it on his lift rig.
Go on, Daddy, mate.
Yeah. No, we qualified 2006.
Fair play. I think
second.
with the Oaks, though, unfortunately now, I think it's newpools.com. They are phenomenal, aren't
ridiculous.
they? But they can take people on them. They could take every peg on the new pools.
Yeah.
And it might bring them down to a £100 to £200 job. And that might be the canal. That could be really good. We've not been there for a couple of years, have we?
No.
In qualifiers.
The one there last year, was there?
No. I don't think they've been there for 2 or 3 years at the Oaks, I don't think. But lovely venue.
I love the Oaks. It's just an amazing venue. Everything's catered for you. The people are all sound.
Lots of fish.
Lakeview. Lakeview's always been a bit of an iffy one for me, but you like it there. You qualified there last time, haven't you?
Yeah, I've only been once.
You've only been once and you qualified. And he borrowed my pole roller.
Drew me plums off, I did.
Didn't you?
I did.
When we just brought them 28-foot legs out, we needed it, didn't you?
Yeah, I think Lakeview's a very good one. But it's another one that I like that style of fishing because it's never solid.
So talk us through the style of fishing, Joe, with the feeding. I basically ruined it like in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, they're like minimal, little tappy at Lakeview. And
I remember because obviously Craig was on my lake, Craig Goldstraw, and he must have told him exactly what to do because I seen him like hardly feeding anything, and he won our lake easy. I think he was second or third.
He weren't far off.
He did all right. So obviously he'd been speaking to him, and I'm like, yeah, another pot of ground bait, yeah, another pot of ground bait. I think I had 3 fish.
Yeah, delicate one, Lakeview, but good one. Lots of pegs can win.
Then we're here, Jay. Western Pools, the beautiful Western Pools on the 8th of May.
Yes.
Then it's back to Heronbrook on the 12th of May. That'll be.
In fact, I want to go to Weston.
Go ahead.
Because at Weston, there's one peg that wins a lot. 25 belv.
Right.
That is the holy grail of pegs as well. It won both the qualifiers last year, didn't it? Colin Scott and Weeder both won on
Just
it.
Weed, yeah.
That's all changed now though, because belv's changed.
Why has it changed though?
Because he's took lilies out.
Oh right, okay.
He's took lilies and pots out. So
you reckon it'll open it up completely?
It makes it every
I
single
want to
lake
draw
can
an
win.
ear. We've been on the Jack's Pools. I want to draw an ear. It's
Yeah,
full of fish,
this has got some pegs to win on. But every peg at Weston, every lake at Weston has got a peg that can win, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having that.
On every lake?
Yeah, every lake can
win.
win.
Clay pit, that's due to throw up one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's due a winner.
You were on there last year, weren't you, Richard? How'd you go on? Talk us through it.
Smashed Mr. Scott on up, didn't you? Did he
No!
beat you?
I was on that little.
Are you in Naughty Boy's corner?
Are you in the
yeah,
snaggy
Ollie
something,
ruined
wasn't
you,
it?
didn't he?
I had to like dig out my peg to get to it.
You did. You were beating him for a bit. You caught
First fish.
you caught one. You caught one before him. Yeah, you're smashing him.
Right, Makins. Makins. I've got a bit of a. It's one of them with Makins. Sometimes I love it, sometimes I don't really like it. But now I'm in love with the place again.
From
It's
rumours
got
what
a
I've
new,
heard,
new ownership.
it's ridiculous.
It's solid. I went. When did I go? Well, I did a feature on it, sort of like end of November, just last year,
You got
and it
Lake
was
3?
ridiculous.
Or did you go on the
Yeah,
little
Lake
lakes?
3 on Ledgerbomb. Chucking it anywhere because I wasn't really focusing on where I was casting. It was like tips
it
like
good?
that all the time.
I
It's
think
solid.
Fish show's a weird one at Makins. I might be getting confused with Max Sisters.
You drew one, like one, didn't you, with the big carps? Weren't you in Rich Out on it?
Lake 3.
That's where I was.
Lake 4 you were on in the Naughty Boys corner
Yeah.
with the rope.
I blanked for 2.5 hours and I had like.
Oh, don't do one of them Facebook posts. Didn't catch anything for 3
What?
hours. Caught £1 million last hour.
You rocked up late.
Oh, did you?
But going away from that,
Go on.
Makins, I think I'm getting mixed up with Maver qualifiers. When it's on just 2 and 3, that used to be the fairest qualifier you'd ever go to. Used to be the best and nicest qualifier. Phase 1 throws a bit of a spanner in the works
the bigger
sometimes.
lakes, isn't it?
The
Yeah,
big
yeah,
ones, yeah. And Fish Show,
I think it'd be completely different now, though, because obviously you've done that much work to it and just
Oh.
like drained the lakes and got rid of the silt and put the
They've
fish
rammed
into
it,
the
haven't
lake.
they?
Oh, mate, it's
Phase 2.
ridiculous.
I think they've done Phase... Yeah, I think they've been working on 2 and 3.
Yeah.
They've done most of the lakes, haven't they?
Even Tony Grigger, he had like 100 and 200 £200 in the winter.
Oh, instant winning. I'll have that
How
peg.
solid's that? I want your
want.
peg. I want
Isn't
your
it?
peg, Tom. Right,
Put
so
an advert in at that point, Rich.
yeah.
Just keep him happy. Put an advert in on there. Come on.
Right, where are we going? So from there we're going to Lindholme. Love Lindholme. On a Wednesday. That's the 26th of May. Then it's at Tunnel.
That's in the middle of a festival.
No, hang on. Where's Jay qualifying? Jay's qualifying at Heronbrook, so he's not there. You don't need to qualify at Tunnel, mate.
That Tunnel.
Tunnel Barn in 29th of May. That'll be get ready time then.
That'll
won't it?
be absolutely ridiculous. Tunnel last year, I come 10th with £209.
Yes, I had £199 and I was like pretty much last.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous, wasn't it? It's solid, absolutely
Proper.
solid. And then Moorlands Farm. I love Moorlands. It was one of the first commercials that I ever fished back in the day. With Strawberry Blonde Hair and a squeaky voice. Now that Grant's got it, oh my God, is
The
he doing
work
so
he's
much work?
done, he must I reckon he's bought a digger and he likes playing.
Oh yes.
Fair play,
yes.
mate. He has grafted, hasn't he?
Oh, he's doing an awesome job.
He ain't
Fair
gonna-
play.
He's pretty much, I think he should have just filled it in and started again, because that's not far off what he's doing.
Yeah, it'd be phenomenal. And obviously, it was fishing well before he started this work when he took it over last year.
Yeah.
So how much going to be fishing after? It'd be awesome.
It'd be beautiful, won't it? He's
It'd
not
be a good one,
thinking about grand, does
No,
he?
no, fair play. And then Todber Manor. That's like 3 days travel for us, Jay.
Yeah, that's we get on a plane to get there.
But it's solid.
Is it? That'll be one of the 2 I don't do.
Yeah, I don't.
Too far.
It's a long, long way away. Wednesday, the 9th of June.
I think
That'd be solid.
that's replacing Viaduct, isn't it? Because
Yeah,
Viaduct have got a few issues with keeping COVID safe, just with how the venue is, because it's quite tight, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Very
So
tight.
just to keep people away from each other,
Yes.
Viaduct are taking a sensible decision. Nothing
Like
wrong with that.
Got a picture of Milo up then. Yeah, Partridge on the 16th of May. No, it's got to be 16th of June.
16th of June, that, yeah.
That's river season. Oh, that'd be good actually. On Wednesday, so that'd be good. Monk Lakes. Never fished Monk Lakes.
I mean, I went there and back in a day and nearly died.
That's like miles
It's
away,
like
man.
you're closer to France than our house. In fact, you genuinely are closer to France than our house, I reckon.
Are you actually?
It actually is, yeah.
Is it miles
Are you
away?
having that? Yeah, it is.
Kent, isn't it?
You start seeing signs for Dover and you think, wait a minute.
I'm getting on a ferry going to France. Going to sample
Long
some
way.
cheese and
It's
wine.
a very good one, Monk, so.
Then we're back here again on the 23rd of June, Western Pools, and then Lindholme on the 4th of July. And then the last one is at Hayfield before the final on the 14th of July.
Saw
That'll be
that's a
good.
different. I'd be annoyed if I were Lindholme. Lindholme's always the traditional last place.
It is, yeah, with like 500 pegs
Yeah.
and all that, innit?
It used to be, didn't it? But I'm liking the Hayfield one.
Yeah, that'll be good.
That's
that.
a nice little practice session as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll be. No, you won't be able to.
Won't be allowed to play.
You've already qualified. You can't
We'll
fish
we'll
that
see. But Hayfield's a weird one, because the thing with Hayfield is you never ever know where it's going to win.
one. No.
Ever,
That's
ever.
the beauty
in
of
them
that
big
style of
matches.
fishing. How often do we talk about it? Big carp, open water. You just don't know where you want to be.
No.
You were close to one of them last year, weren't you? The Maver
I
one.
was second in a Maver last year, yeah.
No,
on a
not
peg that I
second
drew
place.
the one before, and it was no good. It's dead random, you know what I
really?
mean? They can rock up literally anywhere.
Shows you.
But yes, a nice varied bit of...
Yeah, and then we've
Venues.
got the. You've got the final on the 24th of July.
It's a bit later this year, isn't it?
No, it was August last year, wasn't it? So it's in July
Yeah,
again this year.
it's normally
It's
the
normally
10th.
around middle of July, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, another...
I'll be there doing my demos again as normal, probably, folks.
You'll be my back runner.
Mate, I'm getting too giddy. I'll put all the fish off. Jay, there's one there. He's coming through. Go on, go for it. Won't I? I'll be nothing like Craig.
No. But yes, well worth a little look at this year's...
It's exciting.
Venues,
New
isn't
venues,
it?
so it'll be really good.
Yeah, something to look forward to with all the misery that we've gone through in the winter, and it's looking good.
Yes.
As always, thank you very much everyone for watching, but please do not forget to like and subscribe, and we will notify you any time of our craziness on the bank is coming to you.